From hobby to passion to business, today we're going to be covering how to turn your passion or your hobby into a career path or business. We'll cover the importance of keeping passion over profit when doing so, some practical tips to getting started, and some tips and steps to actually transform into a business or career path. So first thing you want to do whenever you're considering starting a new business is look at the market for it. With many hobbies, there's already a market out there, but you want to consider if you're making non-niche products, if you're making something in abundance out there, you need to have some sort of competitive advantage over others. And that's why a lot of the times you want to start out in a really small niche that's just easier to market, and you don't really need as big of a competitive advantage over the other many businesses out there. So first, like I said, you want to assess the market. And then you want to, after assessing the market and figuring out what type of products or services you want to sell, you want to research the market out there and figure out what type of audience you want to target. What type of customers do you want to sell this product or service to? Usually it's better just to start out with as niche of an audience as possible so that marketing to them is much easier, and they're a much smaller group of people that can give word of mouth a lot easier as well. Next, you want to create some sort of business plan. You want to outline the goals of the business you have. You want to make some goals. What do you want to get out of it? Next up, create a little financial plan. If you have a full-time job, create a little budgeting towards it. Some of your income towards this new venture of yours. A budget that reduces risk and keeps your family and you safe. If you're thinking of pursuing it full-time, also create a budget plan. Probably look a little bit different, but reducing the risk is always the best choice. And after doing so, the last step, after you've set it all up, maybe you've set up the, actually we'll talk about it in the next section, is the legal considerations. You want to develop some sort of marketing strategy towards that audience you've identified in the market. Now this can look very different from business to business. It all depends on what's trending and what type of marketing strategy you want to actually pursue. You could go with humor. You could go with a more serious tone. It all depends on your audience and what you want to do, what you want the feeling your customers get when they think of your business to be. Now let's move on to actually setting up the business. Like I said, the legal considerations, you're going to have to get all of that set up. Whether in the States, it'll be an LLC, Canada, corporation, maybe it'll just be a sole venture. You just have to do a little bit of research. It's not very hard. Usually it's through a government portal online, and it's just a small fee to actually set it up. And then after you've got it all set up as well, you want to start looking into branding. You want to, like I said before, with your marketing strategy, you want to create some sort of feeling associated with your business. Branding is a big part of this. Think of Red Bull. They hardly ever market their product. They market a feeling that their product gives. Red Bull gives you wings. You want to think of Apple. They're commonly associated with luxury. They're associated with innovation, new boundaries in the field of technology. Their phones are also, when I think of Apple, I think of sleek and very clean designs. After you've got your kind of idealization or vision of your brand, you want to look into your product and service development. create a basic plan. We're just going to separate these. How are you going to get these products out? Are you going to, if you're selling physical products, are you going to make them beforehand? Or for example, if you're a woodworker and you're selling woodworking products, are you going to create the products beforehand and sell them on a marketplace? Or are you going to, sell them on a order basis? Are you going to take custom orders? Or if you're providing a service, woodworking service, are you going to create some sort of plan for each appointment? Think of that. Next up, passion over profit. Whenever you're pursuing any sort of business or career venture, you always want to keep your passion the drive for passion always higher than your drive for profit. You focus too much on the profit, often that passion fades away, and you can a lot of the times just feel a burnout sensation, and sometimes you make the wrong decisions that are good from a financial stance, but from your own personal well-being, they might not align very well. You want to constantly find joy in the process, continue to reflect on why you started this new path, what got you started, what were the emotions you felt when you first took that first step. Lastly, you don't need to do this, but you can set boundaries, set a certain workspace for your business ventures and certain workspaces for your passion products. This can separate the two fields and reduce the overlap. So some practical tips for starting out. You want to network and collaborate with as many like-minded individuals as you can, people who've already started businesses in the market you're looking to target, or people who have maybe recently retired as well. You want to constantly learn, constantly adapt, look for new innovations in the products you provide, new innovations in the service you provide. If there's any new software out there, they can help as well. Any new marketing strategies that are currently trending, you want to just constantly take in as much valuable info as possible. You want to learn about anything you can that'll serve your customer better. And just to conclude this video, we've explained the steps to turn your hobby into a business, the importance of maintaining passion over profit, and just some tips for getting started on a good path and not straying off into potentially just a profit-focused venture. For some people this works, but for others it'll lead to burnout. Now it's your turn. Go if you've always wanted to start a business from your hobby, if you're a woodworker, if you're a sewist, if you're a quilter, just all that matters is taking that first step. If you like this video, subscribe for more videos. We post educational videos on Wednesdays and entertainment-focused videos on Fridays. We'll see you later.